Hey, I just want to talk to you really quick about the next 15 weeks. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but you know what happens 15 weeks from today? It's the 15th of December, and you will have 10 days until Christmas. And now is the best time to start saving some money so that you can do Christmas the way you want to do it. No debt, no credit cards, none of that kind of stuff. Now, I'm going to tell you that when I was younger, in 1960 something, they used to do a thing at the banks called a Christmas club. And you went to the bank once a week. You literally went to the bank once a week. There were no machines, or you had to go inside the bank. You had to talk to people, and you could pick the amount of your Christmas club. And you gave them so much every week, and they saved it for you. Because as we all know, if you try and save it yourself, something's going to happen and you're going to think you need to spend it. You couldn't get that Christmas club money. You could quit paying it, but they still kept it until the next December. So my first one was 50 cents because I was a kid. And I thought that it was amazing. And I remember every Friday I would go to the bank, because it was right down the street from our house, and I would give the nice lady the coupon that was in my book and the 50 cents, and she would give me a receipt. And at the end of that month, 2 weeks before Christmas, I went in and they gave me $22, and I thought I was rich. I just want you to know. All I had to do was buy Christmas presents for my brother, my sister, my mom, and my dad. Things were a little cheaper then, so it worked out quite well. However, now you might need a little bit more money than that, okay? So I am going to share my screens, I think. Yeah, look at that. Okay, and I just want you to see how this is going to work. So this is the last slide. We're going to go to the first slide, maybe. Right. So I want you to pick your own Christmas club. Okay.
I'm not seeing the next slides.
Well, I don't know what to do. It says your screen share.
You are. You just don't have one.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Good for you. I just keep clicking buttons till I get to where I'm supposed to go. But if you're going to pick your Christmas club, there's a lot of ways to do it, okay? And it depends on how much money you think you want by the 15th of December. I didn't go all the way up to Christmas because, you know, you want that. If you want a Christmas shop on Christmas Eve, go you, but that's really not what I want to do. So I went to the 15th, which is 15 weeks from today. So if at the end of that 15 weeks, you want $375, then in your Christmas club, you need to put $25 a week in between now and the 15th of December. And that's $100 in orders a week, okay? All you have to do is collect $100 in orders. You can do it through a party. You can, you know, pass your books out to people, the Facebook posts, however that works for you. If you want $375 by the 15th of December, you need $100 weekly in orders. Now, if you'd like a little bit more than that, you can do $200 a week. You're going to make $50 a week profit. And in 15 weeks, you're going to have $750, okay? So it just kind of doubles up and it's great. However, guys, if you need more than that, I had 5 kids, so we needed a little bit more Christmas money. If you do $400 a week, and that's a party, okay? Maybe a party and a half, depending on how things are going for you, okay? You're gonna get $100 a week. And $100 a week for 15 weeks is $1,500. But if you're doing $100 a week, or if you're doing $400 a week, you're going to get that personal volume bonus. So they're gonna add $50 a month to your check. Now, you won't get it for December because we're only going to be halfway through the month, but you'll still get an extra $150 for September, October, and November. So now you're up to $1,650. Just keeps getting better. If you want to do one regular party, okay, so that's $500. You want to do one party a week, and you get an average of $500. Maybe add a couple little orders in there. If the party is $350 to $400, you're going to make $125 profit. And when that comes, you know, $2,000 a month, you're going to get $100 personal volume bonus. So that's going to be an extra $300 in those 3 months. So your total is going to be $2,175 that you can save by Christmas if you just leave your money in Pay Quicker when it comes. And I say that because I know myself that if I take it out of Pay Quicker and put it somewhere else, unless it's a separate bank account just for my Tupperware money, if I put it in my regular account, it has a tendency to get spent on other things like money in your wallet. Now, we got one more way to do this, okay? If you want to go all in and you want to go for it all, you can do the $1,000 party a week, okay? 2 $500 parties, 2 $400 parties, and some extra orders. Okay, you're going to make $250 a week profit. And your 15-week total, this is great because I can't see my screen because everything's on the side. I need to get rid of that. Oh, there it is. Okay, so your 15-week total is going to be $3,750. But if you're doing $1,000 a week, that's $4,000 a month. And that's $400 personal value bonus for 3 months, okay? It's an extra $1,200. So you're gonna have almost $5,000 to spend on Christmas. Now, personally, I could do Christmas and then a little bit something else, like take myself on vacation for $5,000. But you do what you wanna do. Now, that's all well and good, and it sounds good, and the money sounds great, but how are you gonna do it, okay? So you got to plan it and work it. And I remember whenever I was in high school, I had a teacher that said all the time, plan your work and work your plan. Drove me crazy, but it makes good sense. It's just like if you don't do it, you don't do it, okay? So plan your work and work your plan. One of the things I would suggest is getting a calendar, a real calendar, just one of those little $1.25 ones from the $1.25 store now. It's not the dollar store anymore. Just one of the little ones that you can stick in your purse or, you know, put on your desk, and make sure that you write what you're doing on that calendar where you can actually see it and where you have to pick it up and look at it and write things in it, because when you write it down, it makes it more real. And I know we all use our phones and things like that, but when that calendar is staring you in the face every time you open your purse or every time you sit down at your desk, you're going to think about it, okay? The other thing you need to do, number 2, plan for imperfection. You're going to have weeks that it doesn't work the way you wanted it to work. Don't worry about that. The next week you can make up for it. Record Breaker's coming. If you have a bad week in September, you can kill it during Record Breaker and actually add to your Christmas club money without even thinking about it. Set weekly goals, okay? So we just talked about that. Pick your Christmas club and set your weekly goal and write it down. Write it down on every week of that calendar. Track your progress. So when you get that little notice from Tupperware that says we've added money to your Pay Quicker account, write that down on your thing on Thursday. Write down in your calendar on Thursday so that you can look at it and see that you are accomplishing what you set out to do. And reward yourself, guys. When things are going good, do a little something for yourself. Now, you don't want to spend your Christmas club money because that defeats the purpose, right? But you can do things for yourself that don't really have anything to do with money. You can take a cup of coffee or a glass of tea out in the yard and just spend 15 minutes by yourself, or read a book you've been wanting to read, call a friend that you haven't had time to call. Just do something to make yourself feel good. The other thing, practice gratitude, okay? When you have these parties, make sure that you are thanking the people in the parties, the hosts for your parties, the people that book parties from your parties. Let them know how much you appreciate the fact that they are supporting your small business and you can help them with the things in their family that they need, okay? And then number 7, ask for help and give help, okay? Everybody at Champion is willing to help everybody else. Ask your upline, ask questions on the team page, ask anything you need to do. And if you don't, if you get stuck or you're not sure what to do for a party, check out the copy and paste, talk to your friends. You can get on the leaders meeting and ask questions there and give help, okay? If you are doing something that's working for you, if your parties are going great, or you found a way to date parties or talk to your hosts, don't be shy. Let other people know, okay? Other people using your ideas isn't going to hurt you at all. It really isn't. And if you might find that whenever you tell somebody something you're doing, they can even make it better with a little bit of ideas from them. And then you're both in good shape because they're telling you what you're doing, what they're doing, you're telling them what you're doing, and everybody gets to help everybody. I love doing that kind of thing. So that's my idea. That's how you can make all that Christmas Club money, and just, you know, do what you always do. Do your posting, do your parties. And guys, if you haven't gone back to home parties yet, if you're not trying to date home parties, start today. It's the first. Date your first one on the first. Call somebody and say, I want to do a home party and I want it to be with you because I think we could have a great time and we have great host bonus for this first week. So good luck, guys, and, you know, work plan.